we'll make a slow start. So just starting to settle. Back of body, side of body. You might have a regular position that you find is comfortable for Nidra, or it might be just based on how your day's been, how you feel this evening. And perhaps close the eyes if you haven't already, just softly, so we're not forcing them shut. Soft close of the eyes. And then gently work your way through the body. So perhaps start at the crown of the head. Soften down through the face, into the shoulders, come past the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe. And then starting to soften into the bigger muscles and the thighs. So letting the legs rest in the position that feels good for them. And all the way down into lower legs. And softening then even into the feet. And using these next few moments to just make any final adjustments. So maybe it's something you noticed as you scanned down the body. Maybe it's something that just comes to you now. So if you took your awareness to your physical body, does everything feel like it's comfortable? It's in a place where it can settle and soften and really release into this practice. So this is a practice of rest for your physical body. No need to move. But of course, if you do feel the urge to move at any point through the practice, then you absolutely can. You might drift off. You might find that you just have kind of twitches or movements in the body as you drift in and out of the Nidra. So remembering that each practice may bring similar experiences, it may bring new experiences. And it's up to you to take what feels right this evening and just leave the rest behind. And we're going to count ourselves down into our practice, using the breath as our tool, as our anchor. So we breathe in, and as we breathe out, it's 10. We breathe in, and as we breathe out, it's 9. And we'll just continue until we get to 0. And then we'll just notice the breath if we get there. If we become distracted, we'll come back to 10. wherever we are, whether we're still counting or we're past our count of 0. Just take a nice deep breath in and out and feel yourself slip a little bit deeper into your practice of Yoga Nidra. Welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. And at this point in our practice, if you have a word, an affirmation, or we sometimes call it a sankalpa in Nidra, and the opportunity to bring that into your mind or into your heart space. It might be something that's fully formed, so something that you're bringing into your life or something that you're releasing. It might just be a nugget of information. Could be as simple as I welcome rest into my being through this practice of Yoga Nidra. If nothing comes, don't force. Just allow yourself to be with the softening of the body as you breathe. And as you next exhale, just release. Physically, mentally, from that thought or sentence. And we start our journey around the body. So maybe it is something that we're offering to the body. Maybe it's rest, maybe it's appreciation, kindness, healing for the body as we move around it. Or if that seems a bit too in-depth or a bit too complex, we are just being aware of each part and area of the body as it exists. And our practice begins at the right big toe. So carrying our awareness all the way down to the right big toe. The second, third, fourth, and fifth toe. The sole of the right foot. The heel of the right foot. The top of the right foot. The ankles. Awareness of the whole of your right foot. The whole of your right foot. Awareness shifts to the left big toe, to the left big toe. The second, third, fourth, fifth toe. Sole of the left foot, heel of the left foot, top of the left foot, and the ankles. And the whole of that left foot, the entire left foot. And can we be aware of both of the feet together? And in your mind's eye for a moment, as we focus our awareness on the feet, you might even want to think of walking on warm sand or outside in the grass, maybe dipping your feet into a warm bath. So if there's anything that feels comforting for you, maybe even having your feet massaged, just bring that gentle vision to mind. Allowing both of the feet to just really soften and relax in this experience. And as that fades away, take a nice deep breath in and out if you feel that serves you. Relaxing into the full body. Our awareness then shifts to the lower right leg, all around the lower right leg. The right kneecap and the back of the knee as we slowly glide our awareness upwards and into the larger muscles of the right thigh, front, back, sides of that right thigh. Awareness now of the right foot and that right leg up to the hip and the groin space. The whole of that right foot and the right leg. We shift then over to the left side as we take our awareness to the left shin and the left calf, up to the knee and the back of the knee, and the left thigh. And the whole of that left foot and left leg. And much like the feet, can we explore the legs together? So this lower part of the body, just from perhaps the hip and the groin space down, these larger muscles, can we allow them or even experience them to soften, to release? And our awareness then travels to the right hip, down into the right groin space, around to the right bum cheek, up the right side body, caressing past the rib cage and up into the right armpit. We touch on the right shoulder. We start to travel our awareness down the right upper arm, into the right elbow and the inner elbow, the right lower arm, and the right wrist. Bringing our awareness to the left hip, down into the left groin space, around to the left bum cheek. Up that left side of the body, the curve of the body past the rib cage, up into the left armpit, touching on the left shoulder, and beginning to travel down the left upper arm. Left elbow and inner elbow, left lower arm, and the wrist. And can we explore the side body, these gentle curves and shapes of the body as we breathe? So perhaps we take our awareness to the right and the left hip. And as we inhale, we slide the awareness up towards the armpits. As we exhale, it gently drifts back down. Just for a moment or two with the breath and exploring the curves of the body. Each exhale breath just sinks us deeper into our nidra, into our state of rest and healing. And then just releasing from that breath in the side body, perhaps taking a deeper conscious breath. as our awareness travels to the right thumb. The first, second, third, and fourth finger. The back of the right hand, and resting our awareness in the palm of the right hand. And if it serves you, you might work with the image of a flower just sitting softly in this right hand. And as you breathe in, this flower opens into bloom. As you breathe out, it just gently closes. So for a few moments, we inhale into bloom. And we exhale just to gently close. Softness to the tips of the fingers. Gentle vision of the mind. And we release from that as we bring awareness to the left thumb. The first, second, third, and fourth finger. The back of the left hand, and let's return to that vision of a flower gently resting in the palm of the left hand this time. As we breathe in, it comes into bloom, perhaps signifying spring. And as we breathe out, it just gently closes and settles down for the night. Inhale to bloom. Exhale just to settle and close. Couple more times. And we gently release. Awareness shifts to the base of the spine now. And slowly, maybe for this count of 5, we start to lift up the spine. 4, 3, we come to mid-spine. 2, and 1, we come to the back of the neck. Up over the back of the head, the crown of the head, down into the forehead, which softens and relaxes. The right temple, the left temple, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow. And just settling our awareness on the space between the brows. That space of intuition, of inner knowing, of connection. The face is soft. Awareness shifts to the right ear, the intricacies and shapes and curves of the ear, the left ear. The right eyelid, the left eyelid. The right eyelashes, the left eyelashes. The darkness or whatever may exist behind the eyes. Sometimes it's color or vision, sometimes it's dark. The right cheek and the left cheek, The right nostril, the left nostril, the very tip of your nose, the philtrum, down into that little curve and the upper lip, the lower lip, the slight space between the lips offering a sense of softness, the jawline, the chin, the throat space, that little dip of the throat. And can you be aware of the whole of the head and the face? The shapes, the lines, the unique curves of the face, unique strands of hair. The whole of the head and the face, given the opportunity to rest. And let's start to guide our awareness down, back past the neck and the throat space, the right collarbone and the left collarbone, the right breast and left breast, the right front ribs, the left front ribs, down towards the belly button. And the softness of the belly here, we're letting it relax. Natural breath unfolds here. As we breathe in, there's a rise. And as we breathe out, a fall. And for a couple of breaths, we might come back to reimagine that flower. Could be at the heart space, it could be at the belly. As we breathe in, it expands and blooms. And as we breathe out, it gently contracts back inwards. Or maybe you just focus on your breath. Just releasing from whatever part of body, breath or vision you're at. And this time, as I count down, rather than settling into our Nidra, I'm going to gently awaken from our Nidra. So there's no need to move unless you feel called to, in which case just slow movements of reawakening. And at the end of the count, I'll say this practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. And still no need to move. If you want to give me a little wave, you can. If you have a longer time that you could stay and rest for, then absolutely go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. You might take a deeper breath. You might place the hand on the heart space. Just take a moment to thank yourself, your body, breath, your mind, perhaps even your spirit or soul. And thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice of Nidra. I hope you have a really sound and peaceful night's sleep.